Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to share with you guys two of my favorite ways to either get a greatly reduced or zero security deposit. Let's do this. All right, so for those of you who don't know, my name is Roger Chan. I'm an entrepreneur with over 2 decades of experience in sales, and right now I do short-term rental arbitrage. Done over $1.2 million on Airbnb and VRBO over the past 2 years. And like I said, today I'm just going to share with you guys two of my favorite ways to get either a greatly reduced or zero security deposit. So let's get into it. So the first way is what I like to call, it's a non-refundable amortized option. Okay, so what that means is amortization. That's simply a way of saying paying down a debt, or in this case a security deposit, over a period of time in regular installments. So this works really well when you can get either a 2 or 3 year lease. If you do it on a 1 year lease, you only get 12 months to pay that down, and it doesn't really affect the out of pocket as much as it would if you're able to get a 2 year or even a 3 year lease. So what this does basically for you is it gets rid of that out-of-pocket cost up front, so that way leaving you more money for things like furniture, electronic keypads, things of that nature, just staging the property, getting it ready. What this does for the landlord is that it increases their monthly rent, albeit not by much, but it also gives them the ability to not have to return like the amount of 1 full month of rent at the end of the lease. So that's the appealing part on their side. And the way that I usually like to present this is, once we're about to do up the lease, I just let them know, hey, the lease looks good, but just a couple of things, because we're a business, our needs are a little bit different. So what we offer is, for the security deposit, is a non-refundable amortized option. Okay, and this part, I'll just explain to the landlord, say what that means is, instead of the full security deposit up front, what we do is we amortize the cost of that over the life of the lease. So in this case, if it's like a $2,400 a month lease, then $2,400 divided by 24 months, that comes out somewhere around $100 additional per month on top of the rent. So that way you don't have to come out $2,400 right out of pocket up front with that money locked away, not really doing anything. So that money is going to be a lot more useful to you if you can use it for furniture, decor, things like that to get your property ready. The second option is to greatly reduce the security deposit, and you do that again just simply by asking. If they're not comfortable with an amortized non-refundable option, you can offer them just the plain old refundable option, but albeit at a greatly reduced price. And again, you just simply ask them, hey John, the lease looks great. The only thing is that on the security deposit portion, it's possible we can just get that knocked down to about $500, and they're not going to say yes every time, but sometimes they will. And these things will always go with the lease concession up front as well. Me personally, I like to ask for at least 1 month rent free on a 2 year lease. On a 3 year lease, I'll usually go for 6 to 8, depending on how your relationship goes with that landlord. And this is the part you'll usually establish in the first meeting or even the second meeting at the property. And you'll kind of get a feel for whether they're, pretty outgoing, or if they're pretty, kind of got their walls up. So it's going to kind of dictate how much you can leverage them or not. So anyways, those are my two favorite ways. I hope that gives you guys some value, and I will see you guys later.